Welcome back to RsN Hospitality, where we slice into the secrets of the restaurant industry. Today, we're diving into the 3 most profitable restaurant types, based on over 20 years of experience. You might be surprised by what we've learned, and more importantly, how you can apply these lessons to your own business. One, the most cash profitable, fine dining. When it comes to pure cash flow, fine dining takes the top spot. It's not about speed, but about a meticulous attention to detail, a flawless atmosphere, and an exceptional guest experience. While the typical profit margins of 3% to 8% might seem low, they are applied to a much larger revenue pie. One of the biggest drivers of this profitability is alcohol. The markups on wine are incredible. That $40 bottle you buy can sell for over $100, creating a huge buffer for your margins. Of course, with great reward comes great risk. Fine dining demands a high level of expertise, from a well-trained staff to managing expensive inventory. There is zero room for error. One mistake can completely shatter the customer experience, and at this price point, the experience is everything. The lesson here for any restaurant, regardless of your concept, is to obsess over the guest experience. Focus on telling a story that makes people connect with your food and atmosphere. Exclusivity and intention go a long way in increasing revenue. Two, the second most profitable, food trucks. Next up are food trucks, which are a solid operational setup. Their typical profit margins range from 7% to 15%, but we've seen them hit 25%. This is all thanks to a simple equation: lower startup costs, less staff, and no rent. You're only paying for the truck, the food, and the people. The beauty of a food truck is its mobility. You can go where the people are, festivals, events, or wherever the action is. This nimbleness also allows you to test new menu items on the fly without a huge marketing campaign. But it's not all sunshine and profits. Food trucks are vulnerable to bad weather, and securing permits and parking can be a hassle. The business requires you to be incredibly efficient and consistent. What can we all learn from food trucks? Keep your menu focused. Don't overbuild your space. Great kitchens are often small, tight, and hyper-efficient. Make your restaurant's vibe obvious from a distance, just as a food truck must be. 3. The most percentage profitable confined locations. This is where the real magic happens in terms of profit percentage. Confined locations, like those in airports, stadiums, or event venues, are cash cows. We've seen profit margins start at 10% and soar to 30% or even 40%. Once people are inside, they're not as price sensitive. They're in a hurry or simply have a captive audience, which means your existence is the marketing. However, getting into these spaces is a challenge. They typically have high startup costs and a lot of bureaucracy. You'll need to be on top of your legal and logistical game. Unless you're a big brand, it can be tough to get your foot in the door. For your business, the lesson is to seek out locations with built-in demand. Consider office parks, colleges, or gyms. Extend your hours to meet the demand when it's highest, and always offer quick, grab-and-go options for customers on the move. Final thoughts. Ultimately, the type of restaurant isn't the most important factor for profitability. You can make any concept successful if you follow the right strategies. If I were to start over today, I'd go with a food truck for the easiest entry. But if I had the opportunity, a confined location or a fine dining restaurant would be my focus for maximum revenue. The most valuable lesson I've learned is that great restaurants are built on strategy and knowledge. That's why we're here at RsN Hospitality, to give you the tools to not just survive, but to thrive.